Today it is super, super, super easy to ruin your life. Like, it's been the most easy as it's ever been in literally humanity. Okay? Super easy. For example, if you genuinely, if you wanted to like jerk off, okay? Like, it is like back in the day, you would have to look at maybe magazines, and then to get the magazine, you have to go to the certain store where it was like you had to show your ID, it was 18 plus, and you had to be in this area, in this aisle, collect it, show it to the cashier. This is what I want. You pay with your money and you leave. Okay? That whole ordeal, okay, could probably take like half an hour. You go out, you buy it, and you come back. Half an hour. Okay? And you actually have to commit to it as well. Everyone can see you. Okay? And if you exit that store, obviously people are going to judge you. But then today, you don't even have to worry about that, right? Like, it's just super easy now, and I don't have to tell you how to do it because you've probably done it before. Okay, it is super easy today to like basically ruin your life. But on the flip side of things as well, it has also been even. It's been, how do I say this? As easy as it has been. Yes, to be able to improve your life as well. Okay, because of the internet. Okay, what it's done is it's literally like stretched the marker for how good or bad your life can be. Okay, you can either lower yourself to these kind of things, okay, to be able to escape into a world where you don't have to actually worry that much. Like, I don't know, you literally grind on GTA 5, maybe wait for GTA 6, whatever, right? And then you try to get all this money when you could actually literally be going for the money in real life. Like, why wouldn't you? In fact, if you went for the money in real life, you'd actually have more fun on GTA 5 because you could spend more money on that game, and yeah, you'd get destroyed, right? But basically, that's not my point. But your life could get exponentially better because of the information that's available online. Okay, like, you can look like YouTube, Instagram Reels, like they can all teach you a lot of things. Like, for example, I trained Muay Thai, right? Very difficult, amazing combat sport. Okay, I've trained it for about 3 years, but one of the I was able to basically progress a lot faster than the people around me because I was literally like before I went to sleep, I would literally watch. This wasn't even like planned. Okay, I would watch maybe 5 or 10 reels of like combos that I might want to try out, and then I'd save it. I literally would send. I would think, damn, that's really cool. I think I could probably do this. I would send it to myself on WhatsApp, so then I could go back and watch it and be like, just before the you know sparring session, whatever. I would watch it and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna try this out on this specific fighter. Okay, like, you can get so much better. Okay, you can learn so much through the internet. Okay, it's very easy, however, for it to become something that destroys you as well. Okay, very, very easy. And honestly, yeah, it's easier for it to destroy you than for it to improve you. Okay, there's always obviously like pursuing something that's difficult is not in our own nature. Like, it is our human nature to do things that are easy for us, right? Like, no one actually likes going to the gym. Like, obviously, like, me saying that, it sounds ridiculous. People hate going to the gym. No, there's a whole literally industry for it, right? Yes, this is the thing. People hate going to the gym, but they like the results that they get after it, right? Like, people will literally dedicate their lives to the gym so they can literally get bigger. Okay, like that is it. There's a whole industry for it, right? But they look for the results. They spend that time in the gym to get that results. Like, no one actually likes having to do the PR where they feel like the veins in their heads are about to explode, right? No one actually likes doing that. But they do it anyways, okay? But the whole point of this video is that you should try to improve your life through the internet. Don't only look at the doomer side of things, okay? Very easy to fall into that and then let it basically ruin your life. Like, it doesn't have to. That doesn't have to be the case. It doesn't. You can get so, so much better, okay? Just pursue something that's vaguely even challenging, vaguely challenging. Like, you can even just try a hobby, okay? And then you can just keep watching videos on it, right? Like, watch, like, for example, for I train Muay Thai, right? Like, I would watch fights. I watch fighters who I would want to fight like, or I had a similar style to, and I would just try to replicate what they did, okay? Because it's like, oh, these fighters, they're like top of the top, or like the cream of the crop, okay? So I thought, okay, I could be like them if I trained like them, if I fought like them, okay? So I just copied everything they did, okay? I literally followed this, obviously, to be able to become, like, the only reason why people are at the very top is because they did the things to be able to get them there. So if you did the same thing, obviously you would probably be there too. Obviously with some sort of luck, but on average, that is what would happen, right? Like a marathon runner, for example, they probably run like 14 times a week or something. I don't actually know if that's true, but if you wanted to train for a marathon, you'd probably build yourself up to that as well. And if you replicated your training to someone who is basically an Olympic runner, someone who maybe run a bunch of golds, okay, and then you try to run in your town marathon, you're gonna win. You're probably going to win, okay? And that's the beauty of like the internet. Like you can learn so much so quickly, okay? And it's ready. It's just there. It's free as well. Like it's kind of crazy. And even if it's not free, you could just go to the local library because they always have like their computers with free Wi-Fi and whatever, okay? But most likely if you're watching this video, you have Wi-Fi, okay? My whole point is this. Just use it as an actual tool, okay? Especially like today, it's so you can get depressed very easily if you don't have some sort of pursuit. If you don't have something that you are actively trying to get better at. Like even if it's just like a hobby, for example, right? Like I used to play this game, I think what was it called? I think it was called it's called Don't Starve, and I would research that game like hell. I would literally look into the tactics of like the best players, or I would see like, oh, how do I kill this boss? Why do I keep dying? Why is this appearing, right? Like I would study it, okay? And then I would get better and better and better, and I would think like, oh, what am I struggling at? Like, oh, I'm dying every time because I literally starve. So how do I make sure to not starve? What's the best kind of food that I can make that's readily available all seasons? All right. There's so much to learn. There's so much to learn. Okay, and it's so fun as well. Okay, because let's say you went to your barbers. Okay, every month you go to your barbers, and they ask you, oh yeah, so what have you been up to? And you tell them, oh, I've just been like, I've been watching YouTube, bro. Like, you see what I mean? Like it just goes nowhere. All right, like sure, watching YouTube, there's nothing wrong with that, especially, okay, but even like even if like you're a big football fan, right? Like I don't hate football or anything, okay, but even then, like there's not much to talk about unless you actually pursue something and you're actually learning. Then you can actually talk about it, okay? Like if you got better, if you wanted to eventually fight, you'd be talking about, if someone asks you, oh yeah, what have you been up to? Oh yeah, I've been like getting into this sport. It's called Muay Thai, and like it's really really fun. Like it's quite brutal, and they'll ask, oh, Muay Thai. Oh, I think I've heard of it. What's it about? And then you can tell them what you've been up to, right? Like how you got humbled this one time, or like how someone popped your nose and then you had to punch them back, and then basically the coach had to break you off because you were about to break into a fight. Like all that becomes so, it becomes fun to talk about. All right, I say that because like that kind of thing, it didn't exactly happen, to be fair. One guy who basically punched me, he basically had a very long like jab, so he kept jabbing me in the nose and I started bleeding, so I had to sit out for like half an hour. All right, again, this is one, like this kind of thing, it will also teach you, like obviously you don't want to bleed during training, but you find yourself like, I don't know, your nose is very sensitive, okay, then don't get punched in the nose. How can you not get punched in the nose? Keep them a distance, okay? That's the kind of fighter I am. And I would not have known this. I would not have learned about this unless I literally got popped in the nose literally like 10 times, okay? Like my nose will literally start bleeding if I walk, like if I walk in a really hot place, right? Like it sounds stupid, all right? But this is the truth, okay? And to be able to make something your own, that's is not just mastery, but it makes us human. It makes us human, okay? Like it makes you, that's what makes you different from like AI, for example. Like if you probably hate AI, most people do, okay? At the same time, like if you don't do anything that's like human, then you're nothing. Like then you may as well just be copying something, right? Like if you want to contribute to society, you're gonna put value in, and what value do we have apart from being human? Okay, like that sounds deep and all that. It sounds kind of cringy, but it's true. It's true. Like for example, I train people Muay Thai. I train people how to fight in my style, and how to refine their own as well. Okay, and a lot of the times, like I'll literally tell them like, oh yeah, like this jab, it doesn't come out quite right, right? Like you want to push all the way through, because if you don't, then he's just gonna like easily see that coming and fires a longer one that's proper at you. Like there's so much to learn. Okay, and I can tell these stories because I've been through it as well. And like ChatGPT, it doesn't have that same kind of thing. He's not ChatGPT can't tell you stories about like, oh, how it got popped in the nose. Okay, that's just not the truth. All it tells you is just regurgitated knowledge. It's like, sure, it works, but it doesn't actually stick with you. Okay, human knowledge, stories have always been, it's always been passed down like verbally, like thousands of years ago. Like we didn't really have paper, but we did have just, we had to still tell stories, tell like morals, I guess, to our children. Tell them like, oh yeah, you shouldn't go near snakes because you die. Okay, so they'll tell you a story about how this child went out into the wild, they saw this snake, tried to pet it, and died. All right, they'll say that verbally to the whole town, village, whatever. The village elder would tell this story. Okay, all of that matters a lot more. All right, like this is just basically a video of me hating on AI, but hey ho. Okay, basically, if you want to provide value, if you want to feel like you're someone that's, I want to say this as well. This is like a slight, I guess, caveat. No, what do you call it? Like this is me going off the main point, but earlier, like literally, like maybe 5 6 years ago, I was quite depressed because all I knew in my life was like good grades, and that was it. Okay, in order to be someone that is valuable to society, I just had to get good grades so I can get a good job. But at the same time, I see people who had the same job that I wanted to go for, and they were really depressed. So I realized, hey, maybe I don't want to do that, and maybe I want to pursue my own thing, because even if I piss off my parents, I am at least happy with the thing that I chose, that I know will help people like me. One of the reasons why I started this channel. Okay, basically, to pursue any sort of value, you need to be okay chasing something that's kind of difficult. Okay, but you should try to use the internet. Don't see it as an enemy. Okay, don't just only read books. Right, you should read books, but also use it as a tool to be able to get better at whatever thing it is that you're trying to get better at. Okay, because it is in the past maybe literally like 50 years that we've had visual media that's also audio. Okay, this is very useful. It's almost like I'm literally here with you, speaking with you on like a call almost. Okay, this is very new, but it will be with us for a while, and you may as well just use it now. It's a great tool. You may as well. Okay, a lot of yapping. Hopefully this is helpful. Basically, don't allow the internet to ruin your life, but use it as a tool. Okay, you can get a lot better, you can learn a lot more. Just don't let it destroy you. Okay, a lot of people forget about that part, but yeah. Okay, if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe. Try Muay Thai, by the way. Great sport. Just search up on Google. I don't know, Muay Thai class near me. Yeah, it'll be free. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.